took the business away from a child extortionist. Little Peter began asking me for money to spend at school, and I thought it was because he was arriving home hungry. The thing is, after eating his homemade, nutritious, and gluten-free lunch, he still craved something from the food stand. And since he saw his friends buying snacks at recess, I started giving him $5 so he could buy himself a dessert or a snack. Of course, after he eats what I give him, because I don't want him getting sick from eating nothing but junk. He's only 6 years old, so they're just starting to teach him numbers and some basic math. What did you buy today, sweetie?
A gum.
Just that?
Yes, a gum for $1.
But I gave you 5.
Yes, Mommy.
And you don't have any money left?
No, Mommy.
There's no way he's starting to invest in bitcoins and planning to become independent in a couple of years. He probably lost the money. The next day, I overslept and honestly didn't have time to make his sandwich as usual. So, I decided to give him a bit more money to buy something at the stand. I explained to him that it was a $100 bill and he could buy himself a sandwich, a fruit, a soda, some chips, and even a candy if he managed it wisely.
Did you hear about Peter? Think his mom won the lottery.
What are you talking about, weirdo?
She gave him $100 to spend today.
Well, take him to my mom's stand so she can buy you something at recess.
Peter was already very hungry, but he patiently waited for the bell to ring to go out and have breakfast.
I feel like having a $10 fruit cup, a $2 juice, and some $5 chips. Hope it adds up.
Miss Crazy Hair's son never brought lunch. His mom gave him something from what she sold and took advantage of his help to collect money. They were practically partners during recess. That day, Peter came back from school very discouraged. He barely wanted to talk. At home, he devoured everything he found. Didn't you eat at school?
No, Mommy, I was starving.
And the money? Didn't you use it to buy something for yourself?
Well, something happened, Mommy. Please don't get mad to me. I went to buy from the lady at the stand, and just as I was about to place my order, a kid told me that Mary Ann was looking for me in the classroom. I thought something had happened to her, but when I entered, she wasn't there. So I went back to the stand, but my money wasn't there anymore, and the lady told me that I must have dropped it while running. That's why I didn't eat anything. Forgive me, Mommy.
Don't worry, sweetie. I'll make your sandwich tomorrow instead. I wasn't going to let the lady from the stand or that kid get away with it. I was going to find out what was going on with the money. So, I asked for permission at my job and I sneaked into the bushes surrounding the playground to spy on her. And, indeed, I realized that Miss Crazy Hair and her son were accomplices and were extorting the younger kids like Peter who doesn't know how to count. But that wasn't all. They were also stealing from the older ones by giving them incorrect change, selling them less food for the same price, and using dirty water to sell more drinks, and even resorting to misleading promotions with expired products. I was furious, not only because they had left Peter without food, but also because I found it extremely unfair. It was time to start a revolution to get rid of that woman for samming poor children for years. But before causing a scene, it was necessary to gather evidence. So, once again, I had to be a spy. This time, I entered as if nothing had happened. If I had known, last time, I wouldn't have gone through so much trouble. But now I was prepared to expose her. Look, my love, apart from your sandwich, I'll give you a $500 bill so you can buy sweets and snacks for your friends.
Thank you. You're the best mommy in the world.
Don't get used to it. This will only happen to you once in your life. It's for your own good and for the good of all the children. Just as I asked, he took his best friend to the stand to buy her some candies. And as soon as Miss Crazy Hair's son saw the bill he was going to pay with, he approached Peter to take advantage of his innocence.
No way! Hurry, they're stealing your $500 bill in the classroom.
Really?
Yes, hurry, I'll watch over it for you.
Okay, I think it's time to admit that my son isn't innocent, but a little stupid. As soon as my son left, Miss Crazy Hair's son handed the bill to his mom, and she shamelessly tucked it into her apron. Quickly, I went to confront her and demanded that she give me the $500 she had stolen from my son, or else I would make a scene.
Who is your son? Oh, yes, Peter. I'll give you a piece of advice. Start teaching him a trade, because as bright as you may think he is, he's not.
Besides being a thief, she's also snooty. My son may be a blockhead, a scatterbrain, and a nincompoop.
Not helping, Mom.
A ninny, a dimwit, but never a Justin Bieber fan.
And what are you gonna do about it? Sue me?
And just as I was about to take out my phone to show her the video I took.
Your phone, ma'am. You dropped it.
Bullshit! Miss Crazy Hair's son had taken it out of my bag to delete the video. Not bad, son of a bitch. But they didn't count on the fact that I had already sent the video to my friend, the principal. Who's the stupid one now?
You gave them what they deserved, Mommy.
And you, pay more attention next time.